as National Publicity Secretary. But this BNTM, through one press release from the Sierra Leone People's Party, we indicate that the tenure of office don't come to an end. We mean say the party they prepare for all the National Delegates Conference where they carry on right now the Bintuman International Conference Center. Well, forget update but how the conference don't tell since yesterday to today, make we get the National Publicity Secretary for the Sierra Leone People's Party outgoing, Lahai Lawrence Lima. Good morning again and welcome to the program.
Good morning and thank you for having me.
Well, before we go into the conference where they carry on right now the SLPP, the Bintuman International Conference Center, you don't occupy the office as National Publicity Secretary of the Sierra Leone People's Party. Now we do a reflection how you be Talek doing the tenure as Publicity Secretary.
Well, I come in as Publicity Secretary after a compulsory retirement from the army. 2 years after that, after I did law school, and the law school exams not been favorable, so I forgot about that and can't join the party. That was in 2015, and then from then we start for work for the party. We Honorable Musa Tambasam be actually the guide we would assist with media work. Me, Dwight ZK Sharif, Justin Johnny, Emerson Kamara, a good number of the young boys, and Mohamed Elba. So now we, Honorable Musa Tambasam, actually been the train. So from 2015, we don't around the party, we don't provide service. We let Honorable Musa Tambasam die. Then the party national delegate, executive council being there for filling that gap or that vacancy with me by recommending me for filling that vacancy. And from them period and I done the act still we go Kenema in 2017 where they officially go for elect me as the public relations officer of the party. From there, in 2021 we go Nabo, we also get me second term in office. And the kind of office at the time we were in opposition where there was this myth that APC not only going the pull and power, but we believe say within a democracy. And when within an army, the part of the training we'll get with the British, I match them now for like we able for understand say in a civilian governance system, the role of the military now for protect democracy, protect the people, protect the state. And you cannot protect democracy if you don't know the principles guiding democracy. And if you don't know your role as a soldier, how they come in for protect democratic principles or democratic processes in a country, or even how for protect the state. So we come in at a time we don't get our own wealth of experience at our own levels. And so that may feel them, they say, oh no, now only barrel go pull APC in power. We believe say no. In a democracy, it goes side by side with the application of the rule of law. And as much as you're able to conduct yourself well as opposition, you will pick on the vices or bad policies of government, and you will articulate that well in line with the laws, constitutional provisions, especially as provided for in Section 35, 1 and 2 of the Constitution. You're able to market your party well, not only among the voters, but even among international, the views of international community by picking up bad policies of government and also talking for your people. I think you're able to make a headway for like you're able to see your political party kind of power without the use of gun. So now that kind of period and they will come, but it was really tough. I didn't tell them sometimes you get so much for talk. Your voice has been suppressed, but at the end of the day, we've been believing one thing because we come at a time where social media also day. So if I'm not able to say a lot of things where I'll be able to say on the media at a time, on electronic media, I will most take my time for do an article where also I will publish through the print media. So we're able to sell out the idea and we're able to market the party. The party become very attractive in the eyes of the electorate. We're able to win elections for 2 consecutive times.
10 years of service. Yeah. It's satisfying to be able to do so for that particular office. As soon as the mouthpiece for take the message of the Sierra Leone People's Party to the last person and the last mile.
Yeah, sure. I do my best, and I feel say quite right across this country. My voice go right across in terms of articulating the philosophy, principles, and programs of this party. If you don't come to a point now, we say a lot of dissension been there at the party, where the one voice who people have always been hopeful, be hope for Yeri na Lahai Lawrence Lima at the time. Everybody waiting Lima don't say today, waiting Lima don't say today. So at least this voice here within them period and they don't become the voice of hope for the Sierra Leone People's Party. We're able to manage then cracks, then they will be there within the party till we're able to come together again. We will all able to speak to with one voice.
For anybody who is going to mainstream politics, I mean, at the end of the day, they expect to get a reward, whether being for national or for personal. Your reward after these 10 years, we don't service our People's Party, satisfied with your reward?
Yeah, because every service when you are called to, it's because you've been, God don't propose you for make you really serve. And for me, it's serving, it's about a fulfillment of purpose. And I feel satisfied because that purpose for which I was given that job, I able to fulfill them, not only for my own personal conviction, but I do them for the glory of God. Because in as much as you are serving your people and you serve them with the fear of God, and they're able to appreciate the service you give them, for me, yes, I feel satisfied, and I feel satisfied beyond the fact say do them because a service of purpose. I feel satisfied because the general membership of the Sierra Leone People's Party really appreciate the service we provide for this party.
This being said, the party will pull a press release where indicate that our tenure as in our office don't come to an end, and the party they prepare for all the delegates conference where they carry on now the Bintuman International Conference Center. We can't talk about the conference proper one, but again, back to your office at the time you are publicity secretary of the Sierra Leone People's Party. Which now some of the things that you think say then go remember like Lawrence Lima Yani Jr. for?
Loyalty to the party, commitment, dedication to service. I feel say done the essential pillars them we me people and remember me for, or the people of Sierra Leone remember me for. And yes, I feel say anything in the Sierra Leoneans or the Sierra Leone People's Party and Sierra Leoneans in general they remember me for. And also at the time we APC be they take certain decisions, then we then power, we then be take certain decisions that we feel say it will democratically affect we, especially the one that we actually be around the laws. We able to make sure say we articulate the one in the whether in writing or in speech. And I want to say some of the efforts that will be put together in terms of writing. The then government be the listener, so they were not forcing their way, because once we're able for touch on the whether in writing or in talking, then they listen and then we will go ahead with them. And so that able for help and manage the democratic space way.
Some of them talk in their writings that they prove any dividend.
Now they tell you say then be they listen them, because there was this issue of more time where they come up, we take with time for do articles them, talk around them. At least then they will get to a point where it dissipates. The conversations has not been in the atmosphere anymore.
Okay. The party don't start the National Delegate Conference yesterday, and they continue today. We can look at which are some of the activities that we get for happen today. But back yesterday, take me through some of the things that will happen inside the first day of the National Delegate Conference of the Sierra Leone People's Party.
Well, first, to be talk about expiration of tenure, we probably need for also clarify that, because there was a whole lot of misconceptions about we mandate coming to an end, and therefore, for in the first place, in fact, the impression we been painted firstly was all of us were not going into that hall. But respectfully, we take the time for read the constitutional provisions, even though at some stage some provisions that we have not been get a clear understanding about her. But we're able to we touch them together. We some people them we very knowledgeable in the provisions of the law, able for divorce the misunderstanding will be get about them provisions, and they will be able for provide clarity in my mind on them provisions, then they will able for we're able for even go to the hall as former national officers, how them put them. But as a speaker, I am still the extant national PRO of the party until one is elected today, and after the first inaugural meeting, may office cease for exist, or every other national officer in office cease for exist. So that now the whole concept about this issue of whether we office be done end or office not be done end, because when you go under Article 21 of the party, 2 talks about national officers for whole party, for whole position for at least 3 years.
Okay.
But then say they also talk say except otherwise. This except otherwise, basically if you go expansively into them provisions there, they talk about first of all from zonal, regional, up to regional level. We at that National Executive Council we then present list of elected candidates or officials them to the neck from that period the previous executives and tenure will not expire. We not apply to national officers as espoused in Article 4 B1 of the Constitution. We mean say as a speaker, I'm still the extant PRO, and all other national officers are extant until others are elected today, and at the first inaugural meeting, their offices then will finally expires.
Before you can talk about the delegates conference with the carry on right now, you talk about say some kind of misunderstanding or misconception may take place with regard to a tenure of office. But this not a press release where we come out from a party. It's a neck meeting where una be there and other national officers then be there where then take the decision that una tenure of office don't come to an end.
The tenure of office of national executive, that was not saying national officers. Even though we need for whole office for 3 years, but then we were elected at the National Delegate Conference, where is clearly stated here.
So what's the difference between the national executive and that of the national?
That'll be the outline. Even it clearly spelled out here. It talks about from zone, constituency, region, and constituency, district, and regional executives. Now then form up executive at that level, where we get the National Executive Council meeting, outside and been dissolved, that then your executive, and then accept delegate list, and also adopt the new regional offices, then we then be elect, and also the all other executive position from zonal level up to the regional level where they may get for adopt, pending approval of the National Delegate Conference where they go on now. When are some of the adoptions and then they yesterday we then do at the conference.
Okay, so back to the question of the delegate conference where they happen now. Take me through the first day of the conference. What are some of the things that will be happen?
Well, like yesterday, which we done the happen administrations. Also, the chairman of the party gave a comic statement. Especially when in the run again, he made a farewell statement yesterday. In the course of making a farewell statement, also he gave for clear certain issues than like we are declare here. So today we even go further for also explain say he's the extant chairman de facto and de jure. So for sure say the issue of executive tenure we don't come to an end, not being applied to national officers of the party. So after that, the Secretary General is supposed to can read up the statement for also give an account of stewardship for the last period where we serve the party for. To the delegates, them we now the biggest body down one day we being elect we national officers them we being assembled under yesterday again for also elect the new set of national officers, and of course statements them be followed even with the national leader we been go also make statement. Then after then in the close of his statement, we been go for go back now do everybody. Then the delegates then go for coming for come start the voting. So yesterday in that meeting, because I need to clarify this because this was yesterday in the full view of the media and also the public, and I not be actually know what's have been the thinking yesterday, but there were issues because when we say delegate conference, with all due respect to all of we different positions than where we hold at the party, but a delegate conference in which all members are present, every member gets responsibility or under due obligations for observe the process and make sure say a pick any mistake we will cause any legal issues for the party for pick them up and make sure say we correct the mistakes then they.
Okay.
So if you check yesterday where the Secretary General in the course of giving a report, whether it was out of inadvertence or because of work pressure sometimes, he cited a provisions of the Constitution. We talk about Article 48, but the entire Constitution stops at Article 23.
Okay.
So whether that was an oversight, I tried for like pick that up yesterday because we were on the full view of the public and we Constitution are public documented in our people in hand.
Okay.
And you not going to allow that kind of serious mistake they go on where anybody can pick them up tomorrow and disadvantage whatever would they do under or not or get any issue for create problem for whatever would they do under yesterday.
But we can look into some of them concerns and the proper one, the program, Good Morning Salon, and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM in name, Lai Lawrence Lima Yani Jr. in the outgoing National Publicity Secretary for the Sierra People's Party. We can look into their concerns and the proper one. The time now at 8 o'clock and we'll go for this break.
Look, see, I will last camp on this farming business. Now, in no more they make profits. It's all like now they bully gets where they work for. But blopper you comping. But that's not friend pan business. But that's for waiting. I don't know why we don't take on this business. No, they get better. And we just come, they shine like a woolly. That's no.
If they do well then, but you know feel say, my sister them. Not so that will I get to that the way I they manage my profit after I don't sell me farm markets. Now una they see me at the shine by this farm business. So
Bosia, you get this fine secret. You not tell we you sister them.
now I the try for tell una so. We I don't sell me farm thing them. I know they spend like how una they spend. Look you musu. Now new ladies bag you come out by so. You the tours for buy any new clothes we come out. All time una they spend pass how una they make them. Me now I they save. I they cut me cut according to my size. For help me pan this. Now I make local commercial bank with in partner them. They don't start this financial and digital literacy campaign for farming community them, where they help you for manage your budgets, learn you how for trust, and plenty other awareness there. We will make your business grow more and more. Save today for you tomorrow and buy.
This message they come out from Local Commercial Bank and UNCDF in partnership with Government of Sierra Leone with funding from European Union.
Housemate Salon is back.
Please choose the woman that you wish to couple with.
And this time it's bigger, better, and hotter. With a grand prize of 1 million leons. Yes, that's 1 billion old leons plus a fully paid round trip to Dubai. Apply now for just 1,000 leons. If you have what it takes to rock the house, play the game, and win the show. Go to www.africell.sl/housemate to apply and pay for the form with Afri Money. Deadline for the submission of application is 29th August. Housemate Salon Season 4. Clean game.
The program na Good Morning Salon and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM and we will bring to the edition of the program in name Adeyemi Jackson.
And me, your name na Chengno Jalo.
Well, inside the program now they come over to we other studio guest we na Saidu Kamara, we are the national campaign spokesman for the Jagaban campaign team. Good morning and welcome to the program Good Morning Salon.
Thank you very much and good morning once more.
It's been a while we don't see the activities of Jagaban don't become quiet. But in a way of update, waiting so far they happen at the Jagaban campaign team.
I want to differ a bit. Firstly, let say with all respect to all other flag bearers who don't care, this may no disrespect that Nami come for represent Jagaban, a current leader out of the country, where it is seek certain things away for come for help for develop the people of Sierra Leone. Where activity is not quiet, I feel say it out of the country for the last 3 weeks and we already follow social media, see he do business trips to one Kosovo for which he go monitor certain business and we get the he moved to America for which an event was hosted for him. And later I go to China. Also we see he go purely for endorse some massive deals we over the months he be on the pursue na China. One we get for do it how we want for car with the Jagaban Okada bikes them. Two, how we want for car improve on the light system within Jagaban solar lights them. And three, how we also want for come for improve on the transportation system with buses. So we're not quiet, they're all over the place and currently it's out of the country.
You are the talk man for Jagaban, commonly known. I mean, Jagaban, yeah. Plenty people know Jagaban for in daily activities, them. They reach out to people and for support them one way or the other. But perhaps plenty of people don't know about this particular man, not in background. Tell you about him background, Unana Jagaban.
Mohamed Omoru Kamara, Alajina the actual name. And this na man we in Papa Hill from Putloko, Mama from Tonkolili. And then be fortunate for let them go born na the east, Blama precisely, Kenema district. He starting primary education at Blama Day and some amount of in secondary education. And later on moved to Freetown, completing secondary education at the Prince of Wales School. And he began the opportunity for travel go England. And from there, a few years ago, na the United States of America, also I get him go pursuing undergraduate studies and go into business and become a very successful businessman over the years. And we decide for come back home for see how we run first for the running mate under Dr. Samoa Kamara, but now we want for lead the APC party as the flag bearer.
We can watch that transition the later on at the program. But let me ask you again the question with regards to the personality of Jagaban. Is he like a businessman? What kind of specific business this man into?
Okay, firstly, if you ask general about him, personality now, a religious leader, a businessman, and now a politician. And you ask about specifically which business. In America, he established our Care Inc. We basically they look at people with some amount of disability in any form. And also established the Blama gas station in America there. And also in Kosovo, they do with flowers and meat. And also get the Blama water there, Kosovo, and the H2 gas they do it. And some other businesses them now Sierra Leone, so we also operate it.
From a businessman, how it decided for move from that sector, not completely but partially, for transition kind to politics. So say all this come off one.
Well, he born out of the passion for helping people of Sierra Leone, and every businessman has some amount of political aspect or political side of him. And Jagaban being somebody we get passion for do so many things for people in terms of health, infrastructure, and other things. Then he feels him alone as Jagaban not able to achieve most of them things then they, and that he need for come at the political spectrum for see how best instead they can for contribute immensely to the development of Sierra Leone.
This not the same man we come inside the 2023 general elections and can show interest for a running mate position under Dr. Samoa Kamara, as you mentioned, earlier on. Unfortunately for the APC, they not win the election, and at the same time, himself not being be the running mate we be one for be under Dr. Samoa Kamara. Now they go for flag bearer. What's not that win things say being if they not be push me for make a be running mate, how the party go for make a be flag bearer?
Firstly, somebody not be pushing for be running mate.
No, by the time the party not be supporter for be running mate to Dr. Samoa Kamara, I think see the party go now support for be flag bearer.
Well, now two different ball game. This now one politician we may admire that period. Some of us sitting here not be the support Dr. Samoa, but clearly he come with an intention that I want for owners running mates. Basically, most times the running mates it left with the prerogative of the flag bearer for call a running mate just for the new constitution where they say he forget some amount of consultation with NAC. But he come clearly and say, I want for be on a mate. And he not be successful. What he do now for go back to the campaign field, campaign vigorously for the two candidates that will be put, and he don't invest in that. Now, in that elections, we all know say it might be one way. Dr. Samuel come all the way. But this, it has to do with the flag bearer race, for which the party, you see, even the running mates to Dr. Samuel now they vie for the flag bearership of the party. For tell you see, play done. And the delegates are out there, know who are the candidates, we're willing and ready for work for and on behalf of the people of Sierra Leone. And that's now one thing we said, Jagaban aside. I feel say this time around the delegates are ready to elect him as the flag bearer of the APC party.
Inside the 2023 election, Jagaban be show interest for one for the flag bearer race at the APC party. Unfortunately, not be get the symbol. But again, coming to the 2028 election, it don't show interest again. Now we go to the reason why it don't decide for the second term for show interest again for contest for the flag bearer race at the APC party.
Now it is clear. Of course, we get issues with the last elections. Now with the base up for 2028 elections, the APC get things that we need in a candidate with Jagaban the carry. We make them the best. Firstly, Jagaban never work in Sierra Leone. No one did it take government salary or whatever. Secondly, now the candidates we cut across every region of this country based on what you outlined earlier on. And thirdly, they get a grassroots touch way. The APC party so believing that's a grassroots political party. Fourthly, he has the financial capacity for run a campaign. And I will say, for now, all APC need is Jagaban.
All APC need is Jagaban. Why do you think say APC need Jagaban at this time?
Human touch, grassroots-based politician, has the heart to do good. And he gets interface with every other flag bearer in the party.
One headline that Musa President Bill yesterday inform members that the SLPP gathering say no party never go to them in a role in this particular country, but perhaps something that they will be inside 2020. So I assume say Jagaban get the flag bearer position for the APC. Who statics win for make us present say yesterday not come to pass.
Jagaban gets one unique quality where he's loved by many. Let me give you this example. From the 80s where APC party be win honorable ship na Blama, honorable Puje, where by then Jagaban and Papa be there before in that campaign, except where Jagaban comes in 2023, follow able for again council or seats again na Blama. And one unique quality where Jagaban possess now the fact say Jagaban the moving campaign outside people feel saying a no go here for the APC. And these are the places who they make lots of progress. And in the 2023 election, this is not the man we look at himself say, when I wake past sleep tomorrow morning, I take the campaign at the Southeast for the APC party. It goes sit on there until the campaign's done and other things. So Jagaban has a unique quality. President Bio is making a statement to get respect for that statement. But it is obvious that the SLPP are leaving office come 2028, and Jagaban is the next president of the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Continue for the between the program in name Saidu Kamara and in the national campaign spokesperson for the Jagaban campaign team. Continue for the between the program. The program na Good Morning Salute, and this time we go for this break.
We're trendy and youthful, where you'll be. You na government or private workman? You want buy land for build your dream house? You want buy motor car? Or now you picking and school fees you want for pay? You want for furnish your apartment or want settle urgent medical bill? Sometimes you want travel. Well, no worry. UBA get you back with the UBA No Wahala loan. We go make you get loan as low as 5,000 and as high as 1 million in millions. You don't need for worry about any collateral. Once you dey work past 6 months, now any government office, international NGO or any institution where the bank recognize inside them loan portfolio, you go get the opportunity for pay them small with sweet timeline. We're now up to 4 years with no wahala. Oh yes, UBA no wahala loan don't come for you. Loan will give you peace of mind. So what do you wait for? Just reach for the sky with no wahala. UBA, Africa's global bank. One brand, partnering for progress.
UTB, Union Trust Bank, the game changer don't come. As we the lead, others they follow. And just with your mobile phone, you will transfer and receive money with ease, speed, and safety. UTB don't make it possible for collect money na ATM machine without the ATM card. Now that's we call cardless ATM. You, the UTB customer, will send money to anybody and deposit and collect the money na any UTB ATM panel without any ATM card. All it can do now for just enter the reference code and collect the money. The UTB copper in safe day. With this UTB copper, any UTB customer can transfer copper with a mobile phone to anybody up to 5 million loans. And with the reference code, the person can go to any UTB branch and collect the copper. Union Trust Bank, we there for you.
Good news for Gal Kingdom. Olive B Academy don't come for you.
For better and affordable education, the Olive B Academy, when a 100% Christian, all girls boarding school na Keriton, Freetown, Sierra Leone, don't come for you.
Olive B Academy, they provide international education na a very good environment. Then go shape tomorrow leaders them with a STEM-focused Cambridge curriculum, when a science, technology, engineering and mathematics.
Olive B Academy go make it girl can get sober education, teach them for be good leader, and same way so boost in confidence and self-esteem.
I sure say you don't want to miss this opportunity. Admissions don't start for Form 1 and Form 2 students for the 2025-2026 academic year, and school will open this September 2025. For no more, do your call 073 244 444 or 090 244 444. You can email me info@olivebacademy.org or visit we website at www.olivebacademy.org.
Now Olive B Academy, girl Kingdom will be global leaders.
The program now Good Morning Salon, and they come to you from the Society for Radio Democracy 98.1 FM. Will they come over to the other studio guest when are the outgoing National Publicity Secretary for the Salon People's Party, when are Lawrence Lima Yani Jr. Yesterday, inside the opening of the first day of the National Delegate Conference, we see the leader of the party will make a keynote address. First and foremost, I go describe the address of His Excellency the President.
Yeah, before I address that, I'll just clarify what I'll be saying now, because I'm still hanging in. And the reason why I still unclear this, we are on the field view of the public, and we're not going anybody for take anything out we go affect the entirety of the do. And so I just want to clear this. Let we know, say, we were on the right footing yesterday, and what we were doing there yesterday was right. Not just that I want to do. So basically, that Article 48 way is site way not in the Constitution. Basically, it do probably inadvertently for refer to Article 4B1. We talk about the composition 4B1 1 to 18 rather. We established the composition of national delegates we present there yesterday. So now that particular point, the way very critical way I be one for pick up, we are not be one for shout, because I go whisper now the ears of the Secretary General so that I go pick that up. And he picked that up yesterday. So, and I'm sure that one has been corrected. So the delegate conference is properly seated, and then clarities and then no more, because like within that transition yesterday, we left doubt in the minds of the public and probably in the minds of the one that we did it yesterday. So that doubts need to be clear. So instead of Article 48, it was Article 4B 1 to 18. We make up the composition of the delegates. We've been present at that conference yesterday. So in terms of the speech of the leader yesterday, a true mark of leadership statement yesterday we able for presenting himself as a leader. We know they take sides for support anybody, and making sure say he want for hold the party together, for continue for let the SLPP continue for do the good work of this country, and also keep the party together as a unified force. So both the statement from the national chairman and as well as the leader, now one way being very, very impressive yesterday to the minds of all the delegates that we've been present in that hall yesterday and even outside that hall.
If you look at the statement of the president yesterday, there are certain things and then where it come out from his statement. One, the issue of certain people using the name of the president for gain favor on a certain side.
Me don't say I don't say this in different radio interviews that I don't do any meetings with the president at different quarters. It don't make a point blank say in no gain word to nobody for say in this candidate the support or that candidate the support. And that not the mark of leadership. So all the one that we can say na presidency. For me, even then thing and not go by me because even though people can say it's difficult to understand President Bill, but you cannot be a matured person. You work very close to a leader. You're not able to understand some of the attributes them. Even if you don't understand in holistic makeup, but at least you go say certain things that we go before make sense out of, and then you know exactly. So me no say we people like sometimes waiting like now they buying this. So I say no.
Okay.
We all run into this system.
Okay.
We sabi how much people like say waiting the panel say.
Okay.
But so then statement and they say you not take side with anybody.
Okay.
Then I mark for sure say he's a leader way
he good that
in favor of anybody we imagine the
good that you don't make some clarity at the start of the program, but with the only day and go studio to and take this quick insight and later we'll continue from Musa stop. We're going to parliament to say the deputy leader of opposition at parliament, Honorable Ewana Kuma. Don't say because of government plan for cut down on the budget of certain ministry, department and agency, then it shows say government they operate on austerity budget. It talk this way member of parliament then made agree for the 2025 supplementary budget with the team fiscal consolidation and budget credibility to sustain macroeconomic stability. We said through this budget, the Ministry of Finance don't get parliament approval for spend 14 billion on government activity them from now to December. I've been at parliament and put this report together.
This project is a austerity budget.
The deputy leader 2 of opposition at parliament, Honorable Aaron Aguna Kuruma, they changed the name of the 2025 supplementary budget from fiscal consolidation and budget credibility to sustain macroeconomic stability, when the original name of the budget to austerity budget.
Mr. Speaker, if you say your economy is doing better, we don't expect a reduction in spending when your economy is doing better. No. We don't expect a stagnation in wage salaries when your economy is doing better. Mr. Speaker, the records are clear here. When you go to page 5, paragraph 55, it reads that Mr. Speaker, honorable members, taking into consideration the projected shortfall in domestic revenue and the need to keep the budget deficit within the original target, total expenditure and net lending is reversed downward. Mr. Speaker, when I take this phrase or this sentence, the word here is austerity. Austerity, anytime government increases government expenditure in the midst of lower revenue generation, in an effort to make that it reduces the fiscal deficit. Mr. Speaker, there is no reward that tells you that situation rather than describing it as an austerity. And we therefore, Mr. Speaker, this project is an austerity budget. And it is evident in the allocation. It is evident in the allocation, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Aaron Aguna Kuruma, they give the reason them we making decide for a new name to the 2025 supplementary budget, where the Minister of Finance take na Parliament for make member them na Parliament to approve expenditure of 14 billion on government activity them for the next 6 months. The deputy leader too go before for justify in points.
Mr. Speaker, if you go to how much is being allocated for NDSS, what was projected in 2019 in the budget was 1.15 billion. This estimate is proposing for a sharp reduction from that initial allocation, so just 681 million euros. Almost half of what was discussed to the education sector is being reduced. And that is evident, Mr. Speaker. Today, that's why even when we are now in holidays, second-term school fees subsidies have not been paid to schools. Not to talk about third term. Teaching and learning materials have not been procured and supplied for schools. This is evident. Many NGOs are going without allocations.
The deputy leader too, say this is not the case of almost all sector them, as in say because of bad economy, make government they reduce on voting, then they give to different ministry, department and agency them. But them point here from Honorable Eona Kuma. Now we make the debate interesting and remember them na parliament and serve the gallery react differently. More so member them na the opposition as they been see this debate from Honorable Eona Kuma as one way heavy for government and they show how presidents being government don't they run the country on austerity budget. We make member them na the Sierra Leone People's Party at this point, but they look for a savior in the person of Honorable Mustafa Selu, where come and justify say the budget, not to austerity budget, and draw the attention of Parliament to important thing them where government don't do for make sure that the economy able for stable and support the livelihood of people.
5-6 months back, we were talking about inflation in double digits, over 50%. Today, we are talking about single digits inflation. This inflation, the single digit, is not by magic. It's by discipline, financial discipline in this country by the ministry and the Bank of Sierra Leone and the agencies responsible. It's not by magic. It doesn't happen overnight. I think these are some of the issues we should be looking at. Everybody around this place, especially on the other side, we are talking about inflation in double digits, 4%, the 3%. Today, we are single digits. Single digit. We are not, that's something we should be talking about. These are real issues. We are on record that this government has managed the exchange rate over 3 years. It has never happened. So manage it this way.
The SLPP member of parliament, Honorable Mustafa Selu, end up saying member them the opposition, they make all them points here for draw attention and sympathy from the public and divert the attention of the ordinary man from the real issue and they gain them where government don't make for say the economy able for grow. Radio Democracy they continue for bringing on more of them kind debate here on the 2025 supplementary budget. For the Society for Radio Democracy, me, Nachang Jalo, the report.
The program Good Morning Salon, they continue with a calm studio for continued conversation with we guest Wayne Lawrence Lima, Wayne the outgoing National Publicity Secretary for the Sierra Leone People's Party. Before we go for that insert day, you be the try for make a statement on the statement or the keynote address of the President, President Julius Maada Bio. Also inside the President's statement, one thing where a call for unity that people need for come together for work together for CC able to achieve some of the things and way they don't promise Salon people and for say they do. Why you think say at this point in time the president may call for unity within the Sierra Leone People's Party?
Because not only when the SLPP is formidable, we can always able to make a headway. And so if you see say it is emphasize unity of the party now because a lot of distractions don't they were precipitated by certain actions of certain people.
What are the distractions? Yeah?
People certainly they try for push for leadership in the party, and over time now some of we been on the advocate some of them thing and they, but in spite of all the facts say what would they call say we need for focus on what the president they do, there were still people who are going underground campaigning, and nobody was stopping them. We mean like they were preparing other people for disadvantage other people. And this was going, nobody was stopping it. So it means like, if we not sit down, they say, okay, we are focusing on the agenda of the president, and other people are clandestinely doing this, then that means that they are setting the path for disadvantage of
other people. Set of people.
No, I'm just saying, we know that's just for make we understand that way. So if that kind of thing really happen, other people themselves get for take up the step, for let them know they're on the disadvantage part. So now make where some mistakes then they go on, we get for brave enough for correct some mistakes then wouldn't they happen at the party. But if them mistakes then they go on, when you try for even point them out, then trivialize you, then discountenance you, they help. So at least with that kind of statement we come from the leadership yesterday, I feel say it's but proper now for focus on the remaining 1 or 2 years going towards the transition year now for let able for focus for deliver on the manifesto promise of of the president.
Away from the president statement yesterday, the voting happened. We said different people make statements. We also see on our election for certain people. We don't have a set of offices on our elections for yesterday. And we emerge as the winners.
Well, after statements there yesterday, we then therefore we can publicly say when we go out for lunch, not only delegates then will go inside. Sometimes you give a land for respect yourself. If you know you have not been factored into the list of delegates, don't go there. So me, this whole delegate list put together, my name is not there. I asked for clarity. I was not given an answer. And because my name not been there as delegate, I make sure say I'm not going inside the hall and I'm not going to get any embarrassment.
So you know the elections are the only yesterday?
No.
I don't know that they win.
No.
Up to this morning, they're not informed me.
No.
So why you think your name not be captured at the delegates list?
Well, I engage with the Secretary General. According to Ramise, we mandate to expire. But even though the Constitution they say all national officers, and I'll be one for like anybody misunderstand me, so I try for respect myself.
So among all the national officers, I know more than say delegate requirement.
No. Apart from the leader, deputy leader, the chairman and secretary general, the rest of national officers, except if you are contesting for position.
That one day wrong?
No, well, I know not to me for say because
in your estimation.
Not to me for say. The constitutional text we very clear when Article 4B1 we make up the composition of delegates.
Continue for the between the program na Good Morning Salon and in name na Lawrence Lima Yani Jr. we na the outgoing national publicity secretary for the Sierra Leone People's Party. The program Good Morning Salon they continue this time we go for this break.
May I have your attention, please? Are you planning your next trip? Think Air Sierra Leone. If you're looking to travel to London or Lagos stress-free, visit us now, number 2123 Siaka Stevens Street, Freetown. Air Sierra Leone flies directly between Sierra Leone to the United Kingdom, as well as from Freetown to Lagos. 30,000 feet above the clouds, Air SL flies so high, departing from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. sharp from the Freetown International Airport. With ticket price that will fit your pockets. Book today. Now flysierraleone.com. For get quick chats with one of our attendants, call +232 90-838-071. Connecting Sierra Leone to the world. Fly with ease. Air Sierra Leone, our flag, our future.
I see the media, that's you with powerful. I see the way they use them, we get for be careful. Make we use them wisely. No use them for faith you talking.
Cyber security threats, then they happen, and then they happen every day. From phishing scam to bad software and data breach. Nobody not get 100% protection because they can attack anybody, any side, anytime.
So if your organization gets cyber incidents or your system begin for behave like say somebody they run after her, no waste time or no make like say you know see more. Report one time to the National Cyber Security Coordination Center NC3 with team we get master sabi people there ready for answer quick one and with boku sense. Then go tap the attack quick one for make the damage no boku we go unbug your business and your customer them bambai.
When you report the thing where they happen with you quick one, you not just to protect yourself, but you they help back for protect other important system them all side of the country. Not wait certain you trust run down before you begin talk, because every second can count where you defeat cyber attack. And members say under Part 6, Section 53, on the Cyber Security and Crime Act 2021. If you don't report cyber attack or where bad people sneak inside your system without your permission, will make your system begin make funny, now big criminal offense that we can make you pay boku money or you can even go jail.
So act now, no Fredo.
Report all cyber attack na www.nccc.gov.sl or you send email to reporting@nccc.gov.sl before it go late bambai.
in the kitchen, you love a Betty.
The road them where we the waka pass, now them they connect we together. From the farms to the market, from the villages to the big town. Better roads they mean, better business, better job, and better life. Let me hear it from the people them who don't feel the change.
My name is Aruna Sulaiman. I do go by hiker community. I'm a bike rider. I don't ride for the past 12 good years. So, but now this highway from here to Gendema, now there be the ride all along. But from the starting, the way all this road be bad, so they find it difficult for go. At times, so they go, pass to sleep, do clean, will come because the road be really bad. That time then, one day passenger will be done the take. But right now, they put the road fine, so take go reach. I can even take the 4 passengers and the 3 passengers for go. What come, I get other one back, I take back, I go. So now I can make more profit where this road don't make.
The European Union don't work with the government for build strong road them where they help people to travel easy, make business grow, and give the young people them skill for build the future. This now, the roads we travel.
The program we listen to now, good morning, Sally. They come to you from the Society for the Democracy 98.1 FM. Inside the program, we'll continue the discussion, and now we come to Side Kamara, winner the national campaign spokesperson for Mohammed Kamara, people can call Jagaban. You don't talk on the ambition of this particular man so far for the APC flag bearer position come 2028 elections. You don't talk about intervention them are different. Area them since when they emerge or show face by national politics just few months to the 2023 elections. But in all of this, it depends on who that you talk to. Talk to somebody now free to go tell you say Jagaban a nice man. Talk to another person, go tell you say nobody's not a nice man. I'm out which kind of for come. Re-putting politics they offer. What do you say with regards to that one day?
Firstly, opinions will always be varies, for which we always don't accept people's opinion. But generally, let me look at the individual character, Jagaban. In the history of politics in this country, this is not the first possible way. Firstly, before it run for what he say one for B, it get tangibles of things that we want to achieve. Already what he don't begin to do by certain things them or certain areas of developments of the country. Firstly, it gets 6 things that we want to achieve. These are not new. Every other manifesto.
Before we go to the thing that we plan for achieve, it almost take 4 or 5 years now the country now since the 2023 or before the 2023 election. What are the thing that we don't really do? We're not permanent thing that we people they really benefit from now as we speak.
Thank you very much. This is very important. Firstly, like I be say initially, 6 tangibles. All of them things and you get certain permanent developments. They get for do with the social life of people. They also get for do with individual benefits and generally how people they benefit. Let's take the healthcare, for example. When it comes, the Blama Hospital, now be just a basic unit where I feel safe for improve on them, and now then they do certain operations and they also they support nurses without pin codes and then parts and the places like the Blama and Moyamba and other places. And also the healthcare, one thing we don't achieve we me proud of now for see how it cushion the effects of certain operations there. It don't run over 500 operations for people, whether I get for do fibers, whether I get for do hernia or other things there. So you see, a one for contribute immensely. We also they support hospitals them with medical equipment. They recently should go out now certain hospital them for which they pay operation fees for certain patients and all. We not sabi them color, and not sabi them tribe or where they are from. These are some of the things. We all see the borehole machine where we can with it cost them $150,000. This now for see how best they can for cushion the water effects at certain places where people they get access to clean drinking water. Now we see don't go China for come for helping the transportation sector. In the next 3 months, bus system will come. We will also see the Jagaban bikes them where they come for help cushion. How we want for do the bikes them? Firstly, the bikes them they come. When they come, immediately they come when they start for do the factory them we get for the camp for couple of the bikes them. Now Friton Ayasu, we get forget one, we get at the southeast, we get forget one Bo, we get one Kenima, you can put local and that of Tonkolili or Makene. Where we they come with them bikes and they scattered one Ayasu, young people who get access for work na them factory then they for fix up the bikes and then see how best they come for do on the cost recovery.
What when I watch at when I say okay, now this part one for take for support young people. What inform when I say okay, now this will go to instead of another thing.
When we look at the trend of the country, you see most of the young people them involved in bike riding, more especially young man them. And if you go to the provinces, now the simplest way for transportation. In as much as a not too leg for do and based on the safety and security reason for the bike riders them, but it feels say no get option because you want to contribute to that sector. Most people will go there, and these are some of them are graduates and other things, but because of job opportunities and can say go under force everything. So it basically want for come with them on a cost recovery basis. I cost them now, so you want for cancel.
I like again I say earlier on it depends on who I talk to. When you talk to other people so far, they go tell you say Jagaban to a contender in the first place. This man will just come for make APC take power and do in business and protect in business.
I don't know how somebody go assess a contender in the race of this nation, except somebody we know like the APC party. All the party needs now a candidate with clean character for which Jagaban they carry. And I don't understand what you mean by contender. Now the man are the problem for beats now the party. Every other candidate you observe, even the political statements then they make, most of them is directed to Jagaban. But one thing we don't turn off for doing for the response to certain petty things. But you see, we focus is set on the gold, and we believe say the delegates are ready and themselves ready for change even within the dynamics of the party.
So, what are the chances for Jagaban win the flag bearer race at the APC party? If you look at the support base of Jagaban.
Well, for now, Jagaban is the most popular Sierra Leonean, that's for sure. And secondly, within the party, we know what we don't do around the people who are responsible for making the next flag bearer. We know come out, the brag, say we don't meet with AYZ of delegates them. But we are doing our assignments and our chances are 100%.
You think say if the delegates have for votes today, they go vote in Jagaban for be the flag bearer?
Definitely, it is clear all around the place.
Continue for the between the program in name as Saido Kamara and in the national campaign spokesperson for the Jagaban campaign team. Continue for the between the program as the program they continue this time. We will take one part with headlines to read them beside the leader for the Sierra Leone People's Party, President Julius Madabio say, then go make sure say the party go for the third term, where this is saying the first in the history of Salon democracy. President Julius Madabio talked this inside the SLPP 4th National Delegates Conference, where the party hold for pick the national executive officer will go run the party activity for the next 3 years. Well, you know, Kabia be the part of this engagement and put these reports together.
Naso Ibitalek na the Sierra Leone People's Party 14 National Delegates Conference where they happen at Freetown. Outside the party don't start them 2-day National Delegates Conference. And this Delegates Conference, according to the party, then go to continue where the party don't do and self pick the next national executive. We go on the party activity for the next 3 years. And this, according to the leader of the party, now one panditin where they inside the party in constitution, we say inside every 3 years. Therefore, all delegates conference, outside them go pick new executive for the party.
To my colleagues, the national officers and other executives right across the strata of SLPP, I will be truly grateful for your cooperation throughout my journey about 21 years at the helm of SLPP. And never lost the battle. The grassroots and general membership of SLPP, they are the foundation and roof of this. Don't allow before we can your support contributed to my success.
You been there listening to the outgoing chairman for the Salon People's Party, Dr. Prince Adin, we been dey talk about how we been select for him as chairman for the SLPP party. Where himself be the talk. The outgoing Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party, Umoro Napoleon Koroma, be tell thank you to member in the party, we been vote for him, and self been talk about some party them, where he say the party been do inside the last 6 years.
Waiting through generations. The first primary essence of any political party is to win election, govern, and shape the destiny of its nation, and improve the life of its citizens. Our party is under the leadership of the CEO has implemented policies that have a profound impact on the lives of all citizens. The Secretariat undertook studying the SLPP 2020 Constitution as amended and deemed it necessary to launch a review of the party's constitution. This process commenced at the Denzel Working Group on 29 June 2019, and the committee was set. The committee reviewed the party's constitution.
The Political Party Regulation Commission, that they in charge for register and regulate political party in the country. Kwevaya Amara, now the chairman for PPRC, and now this it gets for say to delegate them inside this conference.
The volume of the elections culminating in this national delegate conference reflects the questions to the local consolidation. It is consistent with Section 35(2) of the same Constitution, which mandates that the internal organization of political parties shall conform to democratic principles. I am here therefore to congratulate the leader of the SLPP, Your Excellency the President, for their leadership and for fostering an enabling environment that has allowed the members of the party to participate in the democratic process in as in living its internal structures.
Ambassador Usman Fodeyansane, that the acting chairman for the APC party, been talk about waiting APC them presence mean inside this delegates conference for democratic principle na the country.
I stand here on behalf of the Honorable Congress, a party that is growing this country for a very, very long time. I want to assure you that we are here to consolidate democratic gains that we have acquired through. As a president, we want to assure you that the quality of representation that you choose here to lead your party, and for us also, the quality of leadership that you put will strengthen the democratic foundation.
Where in the talk, the leader for the SLPP party, President Julius Madabio, before still thank you to the outgoing executive for the good work where he say they don't do for the party and self talk about waiting this delegates conference mean for the party.
We have convened here, ladies and gentlemen, to elect the remaining national executive members of our great party. A responsibility that demands our integrity, unity, and vision. As we lay the groundwork for victory in 2028 general elections, let us remember Sierra Leone is watching, the region is watching, and so is the world.
Unity, peace, and tolerance. Now, one way the president say, delegates them for show on how then they vote for them different national officer them.
As you prepare to cast your votes, let the enduring values of SLPP, unity, service, and democratic integrity guide your conscience. Politics is not war. Debate is not destruction. Disagreement is not betrayal. We are a party of ideas, not enmity. A movement united by purpose, not divided by evil. Ladies and gentlemen, there should be no room for intimidation, no tolerance for insult, and no reward for coercion.
President will be same way so talk about what it mean for make somebody be a leader.
As you vote, ladies and gentlemen, remember, leadership is not about age or title. Leadership is about character, vision, and service.
President Julius Madabio been talk about waiting the outcome of this delegates conference go talk for the SLPP party inside the 2028 general election.
As you vote, ask yourselves what can unite our ranks? Who can unite our ranks? Who can let the SLPP win in 2026? Who can lead us to an unprecedented third-straight national victory in
Inside the first day of the SLPP National Delegate Conference, delegates then be voted for Judith Kose, for be the treasurer of the party, Sheka Sanko, for be the financial secretary, Smart Senesi, for be the chaplain, Alaji Fuad Sherif, for be the imam, Augustine JJ Tommy, for be the auditor for the party, and Anthony Brewer, for be the legal advisor for the party. The SLPP party go continue with the delegates conference today, July 31. Usai then go continue for votes from the balanced national officer them for the party for Radio Democracy. Yeno Kabia the reports.
The program Good Morning Salon they continue and we they come to we studio guest we na Lahai Lawrence Lima Yani Jr. we na the outgoing national publicity secretary for the Hello People's Party. We just listened to the reports we Kabia puts together outside the first look at the first day of the National Delegates Conference, and one way we come out from that report now the statement of His Excellency the President also is the party go make history for be the first party for win a election 3 times in a row. What do you make up of that statement there?
Well, may come in defiance to democratic values or in defiance to the constitution of the country. It may come based on the fact, democracy, it depends on what you promise the people and how much you're able to deliver and how much also you're able to keep your organization together. You are sure of victory as much as you live up to what you promise to the people of this country. And in terms of what we don't do, they out there, the record they out there for sure, based on what we promise. Because the needs of society is almost insatiable. But before you come, you pick up 1 or 2 things them way you say, now this I want for can achieve. And so based on the things them way the SLPP through the leadership of President Bill promised for do for this country. In the first 5 years, we're able to accomplish and we're able for and we second term. In the second 5 years, they're still there on the delivery process, where I'm very certain much has been achieved in so far, waiting have been the promises they don't do. So waiting the owners will get now for hold the party together and make sure we get a set of leaders we committed to the party and as well as committed to the development aspirations of this country.
Okay.
And with that, you're sure of victory.
This statement now one where many people when they go on social media don't become debatable in a different quarters them because many people get this perception that each political party tenure.
Where is it written? It's not written in any law.
That's the perception of many people.
But perception no amount to any law, or I know amount to a concept way because people get them perceptions. That's how it has to work. You hear it from Ambassador Osman Fodi and Sanewe say the APC don't rule this country for so many years. Even though undemocratically though, because I would say there was a one-party state at a point in time. But now we get democracy and we feel democracy depending on how you work for your country and how much you're able to deliver on what you say you can do to the people, because people will count on so many other issues, but not to impact. Now, what you put on documents in this I want for deliver, now that them for checkmate, now that them for check you on. And so in terms of what you will put on documents, say these are the promises we feel one for can deliver on. We are not perfect. We get challenges in the process, but we don't make sure we're able for accomplish on the one and the under president.
And you think some of the things that where the party promised the people and not achieve them, we for going a better chance for win the 2020.
Just like we able to achieve in the first 5 years, we give opportunities for get second term. I am very certain this second term of the presidency, they are also delivering on the Feed Salon program, where the principal concept in the
we can't take back shortly, but only we can't to other studio guests when Saidu Kamara. I mean, You don't talk on all thing. I mean, Jagaban they do so far in the country since when he surfaced into salon politics. I want to quick some of him plans if he be the flag bearer and finally Majesty President.
Thank you very much. I think we clearly get things that we don't achieve even before it run for the flag bearer. We records and out there in which we don't do the health sector, education. In fact, we not only they support the traditional education, we did take them down to vocational institutions. Recently, you see what you do at the Women's Vocational Training Center. We pay tuition fee for only girls away they attend our center, they support them with the materials they use for catering and also for tailoring and the likes. You also see what we don't do in the agriculture sector. Currently, we are supporting over 2,000 farmers in Port Loko district with not only seeds but cash money, where we're also able for help them and their family for achieve certain things. And again, landmark things same way they do. Jagaban is a unique character. We set him aside from every other candidate because even before they come for Axia one for be president of the Republic of Sierra Leone, lots of things and we don't achieve thus far. That is why we campaign very limited, very much unique because for any side you go, you will reach Jagaban. Social welfare is supporting people to go to Hajj. It support Muslims and Christians every now and then help building masjids, also help in building churches. This is not possible, very much cut across a liberal.
Okay.
And if we also watch, it's creating jobs in Sierra Leone. Look at the Blama gas station, for example. Currently, within his team alone, he has over 100 people who they are around. And some people can talk about experience. This is not a man who don't manage a business for over 30 years in America. It starts with basic $100. Now, then people will both say Jagaban a money man. Now he able to manage over 500 people who they work in America they alone. So what you have to tell me about experience?
Okay, so we the on a day and take some text message. Then we don't come to the program. Ademi, start with this one on Facebook page. At Temu Bundu, they say, please go to democracy. Ask Lima what is next step in the political arena.
This one from Ibrahim Sisse, Mr. Lima, yesterday's political invitation to the APC deputy chairman raises questions. How do you justify such a gesture at a time when the country, okay.
They take this other from a Facebook page and Aziz Jawad. They say Jagaban is the fittest for the flag bearer of the APC and eventually the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone.
Mr. Lima, yesterday's political invitation to the APC party deputy chairman raises question: how do you justify such a gesture at a time when the country still heals from post-election tensions and unresolved disputes? As you exit the PR role, what lasting legacy do you leave behind for your successor? One of unity, fairness, or political division?
This other posting from Michael Musa Kamara on Facebook page, they say, please want to ask Jagaban as a businessman in abroad why he do not establish a business industry in his country, Sierra Leone, with all the business industry he has abroad.
This one from Abubakar Rashid say, in my honest opinion, I think Jagaban stands a good chance because of his regional balance. I would like to see candidates who are fluent in our local languages. I hope I am not misunderstood, but I think he fits that career.
This other person, Ibrahim Sissina on Facebook page, they say many are now declining interest in the APC flag bearer position, a positive sign of renewed energy, but concern arise when those who abandoned the party during its toughest time now return with loud ambitions, while others remain and endure the storm.
Well, because of time, now some of the messages and they will be able to take inside the program, and we they come over to with studio guests them for make their response to the messages. Them I'll start with you, Saidu Kamara, who is the spokesperson for the Jagaban campaign team.
Thank you very much. Let me also tell plenty thank you to people and we take them time for listening and text out there. I think one, I go just answer two things a week. Business industry. I just made mention that currently along the Wataloma Mama Highway construction, they're on the way for a food processing factory for which most of the people and where they do agriculture, they support to get for they buy them, produce them back, and see how they able for process them. and also one for establish a cashew processing factory in Tonko Limba, precisely we Danila for do everything we cashew cable for give out to we. Then somebody talk about abandon the party. I no feel say Jagaban fall within that category. Say I no need for waste time on that. If you ask me about the text messages, I feel say I didn't do them there.
One for say plenty thank you to Isaidu Kamara, when the national campaign spokesman for the Jagaban campaign team, for where he be part of the program today. We got over to we other studio guests, we now the outgoing national publicity secretary for the Sierra Leone People's Party, Lahai Lawrence Lima Yane Jr. He respond to the messages there.
Yeah. Somebody say waiting next after politics. Which one after politics? I mean, I don't know if Nami directly the answer they asked that question. Is he after PRO? I'm still an active politician and I still been an active member of the Sierra Leone People's Party. Not being in national office capacity, not means a minute to SLPP. I'm a functional member of the Sierra Leone People's Party, a registered Grand Chief Patron member of the party. So I'm still within the political space and very active, in fact. Political invitation to the APC, what you make up of that? Well, it should say we're a political party with a tolerance, and we feel say the manner in which we conduct ourselves, we need to invite other political parties and for also observe how we carry ourselves. And Ambassador and SNSSF be able to make mention, say, then go copy some of the good things and where we don't go for go see under yesterday where we do. We should say we only diverge in we ideals, but it no means say we are enemies. So done a one good thing. We invite other political parties and with the honor of invitation for sure say we are still one country, one people. What legacy do you leave for your successor? Well, now one way, of course, I don't able for market the party very well, and I feel say whoever they come in as a PRO for able for continuing that step and for also understand the atmosphere and the kind of messaging we it able for bring out. We will also breed national unity, especially when at the direction and the way the leadership they preach. And I feel so whoever is coming as a PRO for able for take that particular pathway. So I think, and also whoever emerge as the PRO who go there behind the scenes still be able for give guidance until they're able for fitting properly into the job, because my strange job is for like you to communicate for a political organization or for any organization. Whatever you put out will damage the organization or it will preserve the integrity of the organization. So on that note, we will still be behind the scene, go be able for help usai they ask for your assistance.
Okay. One was a plenty thank you to you, Lahai Lawrence Lima Yane Jr., we are the outgoing publicity secretary for the Sierra Leone People's Party, for where you take your time for be part of the program today. When I will go bring down the curtain for today's edition of the program. Good morning, Salon. Plenty thank you to producer Michael Sambola with support from Kabia and Mangi Mansari. Plenty thank you to DJ Cliff for technical support, and also plenty thank you to Fatmata Samura, Kamara Bango, Jaffa Mans Davis. We make us see we live now Facebook page. So till we meet again, Mina Adiyemi Jackson, they say goodbye.
Emi Yonim na Changlo Jalo.